Okay, next is a resolution in honor of Russell H. Moore. Whereas Russell H. Moore passed away on Sunday, November the 8th, 2020, at the age of 97. And whereas Russell H. Moore was born in Appomattox County and graduated from Appomattox High School before attending Lynchburg College. And whereas Russell H. Moore honorably served his country as a member of the United States Army during World War II, then graduated from Virginia Tech in 1950 with a degree in engineering. And whereas Russell H. Moore was elected to the Appomattox County Board of Supervisors in November 1991, the first election after the 1991 redistricting increased the number of supervisor election districts from 3 to 5. And whereas Russell H. Moore, as a member of the Board of Supervisors, was an advocate for the economic growth of Appomattox County, including lending support to both the purchase and development of the Appomattox Center for Business and Commerce and the eventual construction of the water line to Campbell County. And whereas Russell H. Moore also was a strong supporter of Economic Development Authority of Appomattox County and served as a special resource for that body when dealing with economic prospects from metalwork sectors. And whereas Russell H. Moore was a trained engineer, problem solver, he became heavily involved in the location, engineering, and construction of the new Appomattox County Courthouse during his tenure on the Board of Supervisors. Excuse me. His common sense compromise on how to best locate the new building in Courthouse Square became known as the Russell Plan. And he was named to represent the board on the 3-person committee charged with overseeing construction of the facility. And whereas Russell H. Moore was involved in several other Appomattox County milestones during his years on the Board of Supervisors, including renovation and expansion of the Appomattox Middle School, expansion of the landfill development of a comprehensive recycling program, construction of the Appomattox Bypass, completion of the 2001 redistricting, construction of the new Appomattox Elementary School, implementation of 911 addressing, renovation of the former Circuit Court Clerk's office as a new E911 center, construction of a new animal shelter, establishment of the CVCC Appomattox Center, construction of a new Board of Supervisors meeting room, renovation of the county administrative building, and establishment of manned solid waste convenience centers. Whereas Russell H. Moore retired from the Board of Supervisors at the end of term on December 31st, 2009, after having served for 18 years with the dignity of a true gentleman. Now, therefore, be resolved that the Appomattox County Board of Supervisors does hereby officially recognize and mourn the passing of Russell H. Moore for his lifetime of service to Appomattox County and also for being a kind, considerate man who was always eager to lend a helping hand. And the words here is just so very, very true. I had the opportunity of serving with him from 1998 until his retirement. And one thing it left out in here, but I don't think it'll be put in here for this, but the new Appomattox Elementary School, as it stated, he was a mechanical engineer and other attributes that served him so well. But when the property was purchased to where the existing Appomattox Elementary School is located, prior to any surveying was done, Russell and his bride went out there and he walked it. He walked it. And he came within 1 foot of that survey that was conducted mechanically. Now, you know, that's quite an accomplishment. Now, he done all kind of course, asthma readings and et cetera, on that. But I'll never forget that as long as I live. And that Russell Plan, that was just, hey, that day and time, that was a pure blessing. Also, I'd like to say this. I was down at Granny B's one day, eating. Russell was with me. And it was somebody else, if I forgot now who it was. But lo and behold, in there, and this was during the time of the courthouse, I say it like it's discussion. Lo and behold, housed inside the Granny B's restaurant was none other than Judge Blanton. Judge Blanton came by Russell's table, and Russell lit in on him. I'm telling you about this courthouse. It was just unreal. So anyway, after he lit in on him and Judge Blanton walks on out, Judge Blanton, I forgot who he asked, who is that guy? He says, Russell Moore, Board of Supervisors. He said, oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That was the kind of gentleman, though. Gentleman that Russell was. You know, what he thought about and all, he let it be known to you. And it was a time that the Board of Supervisors couldn't even receive 10 cents for their serving. And he'll tell you, he used to tell me all the time about that the county was so broke they couldn't receive any kind of monetary funds. Anyway, I just wanted to add a little bit. But you want to come up and let me present this to you. This is Russell's daughter.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir, Mr. Abbott.
if I might, say that every bit of that is true, and Russell was my neighbor for 12 years, and a true Southern gentleman. Good to have you over here with us tonight. And I move we adopt the resolution.
Motion duly made. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Congratulations, and it's so good to see you again, and we mourn with you.
We thank you, Mr. Moore, sir.